Hi, my name is Aaron Short. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm unboxing a Martin OMJM guitar on loan from Maury's Music in Coaldale, Pennsylvania. So the guitar arrived yesterday. I've let it sit and get used to the temperature and humidity here. I'm going to open it up and we'll take a look at this awesome guitar. So we have staples on this box, not just tape. That's okay. So while I'm taking these out, I'll let you know that I did have an OM28 John Mayer Martin guitar. That was the original version of these guitars. They only made about 404 of those. This is the kind of consumer version, I guess you might say. So I'm excited to play this guitar. I think I've had some upgrades over the years. They have a new neck joint now that the original version, this one, didn't have. And I know a lot of people are fans of this guitar. It's got the Engelmann spruce top. Does have a narrow nut. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, but I'm going to find out in my full review. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And watch out for that. One more to go. Awesome. Oh, there we go. There's some paperwork. Thank you for choosing Maury's Music. I better give that a plug, but there we go. Thanks, Maury. Okay. What does this say here? Stop. Okay. We know you want to dig right in with players too. We get it. Save the box and packaging. Remove any jewelry, zippers. Good idea. Be careful of peg. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. Make sure you read that if you buy a guitar. I have read that before because I have had a guitar before from Maury's Music. So let's see. Nice packaging here. I love this packaging. It's really nice. Okay. So it's in a very nice Martin case. Actually, this is an upgraded case from the standard series guitars. And it has John Mayer's initials on it, but that's okay. It is his custom guitar. So that makes sense, right? Right, let's clear this out of the way. And let's see what we have here. Very nice case. Very heavy case. But very, very high quality. All right, drum roll, please. Here we go. Look at that, very nice. It looks very pretty, as I thought it would. So let's take it out and see. It's nice and light. So this is an OM body, OM guitar. East Indian rosewood, back and sides. Very nice grain on this one too. Look at that. And on the sides there. The top is Engelmann. And they often use Sitka spruce, as you might know. This is Engelmann here. And a nice piece as well. Look at the grain in that. Nice pick guard. And I can smell it already. Let's go in for the smell test. The sound hole sniff passes the test. I can smell it without even getting close to it. So this looks great. It's just such a nice, this is a nice piece of wood, nice grain and everything. There's the jack. There is a matrix undersaddle pickup in this guitar that I'll be checking out as well. Installed at the factory. I think this is a tusk saddle. I think the Mayer original version had a bone saddle, but you could change that really easily. It's no problem at all. This is number 6020. And oh, that's the number of the guitar. So they've made 6,020 of these so far. It's quite a lot, right, for an artist model. Inside it says OMJM 2377809. That's the Martin serial number. There's his signature here. Very cool. There's that narrow nut. We'll see what we think of that later on. And yeah, not too decorative, which I like. If it wasn't for his signature, you would not know that this was a John Mayer signature model. It does have a glossy headstock, which I think is really cool, but a satin neck. So there you go. Very cool. I think we should give it its first strum and see what we think. I better get a pick for this. Let's play the John Mayer chord. Oh, I like it a lot. Very sweet sounding. Let me check the tuning. That was straight out of the box. I should have tuned it first. Always tune your guitar before you play. Oh, almost perfectly in tune. What do you think, Harry? And yeah, almost perfectly in tune. That's awesome. Just check the intonation here. Perfect and perfect. Wow. I like the sound a lot. I really do. For an OM, it sounds very big. Very, very big. The tuners are Martin's own, I think. So they look great too. Very solid. Yeah, this is a great guitar. I love the grain in the wood. I mean, this is a higher price guitar, so I would expect that, but it looks really nice. The top looks really nice too. All right, awesome. Let's take it into the other room and let's plug this thing in and play it into the microphone. Okay, so I'm in my main room now. Again, thanks to Maurice Music for sending this guitar out. I really appreciate it. And the reason I'm calling this an initial review, honestly, is because I don't want to review this guitar within the first hour of taking it out of the case. And here's some thoughts on that as well. When you buy a new guitar, you know, Maurice's going to check it over and send it to you. But just think, in transport and shipment, this is wood. Especially now we have the winter, we have the weather changing. When you get the guitar, let it sit for a day. Keep it away from radiators. Keep the room humidified if you can as well. When you open the case, put some Humidity Packs in the guitar. Maurice sells these as well. Put them in the guitar straight away. Keep it closed up while you're not playing it. Let it acclimate. Let the top raise and everything come back to where it's going to be naturally. And keep that habit for the rest of your life. It's a great habit to have. But then you can judge the guitar more fairly. Then play the guitar a lot. Okay, really get used to it. And then figure out, is there something I want to change? And then he also sells saddles. He sells bone saddles as well. And I know the original John Mayer guitar shipped with a bone saddle. If you still have an issue, then find a guitar tech you trust and have a real setup done. But I think you should treat these things as breathing, living things and then, you know, give them a chance to settle in. Anyway, the guitar feels great. I love the neck. I was a bit worried about the narrow nut. I always thought, oh, I don't like a narrow nut. Indeed, that's the reason I sold the OM28 John Mayer. But I'm actually not finding it that bad. I play more electric now, so it's not an issue. I find I can adapt. And for lead playing, I think it's actually possibly better. Because it's more like an electric neck, right? Now for fingerstyle, I do have big hands, big fingers, so I do feel I'm a little bit more cramped there. But again, I think it's something I could get used to. And that's something I would cover in the full review. But something to bear in mind. And yeah, the neck and the nut and everything, it just makes it feel very fast and very, very playable. Everything is great, no issues. And one more thing, there is a pickup in here, so I would always advise you to gently just do this. Make sure there's no loose wires, because even a very loose wire can cause vibrations when you're playing the guitar. And if there is a loose wire, just get some of those little clips and just stick some extra clips in and attach it to the side. The best place is the sides. So once you've done all that, you can play it. So I've tuned it up. Let me switch to the other microphone and I'll play some things and I'll come back and give some thoughts on that. Yeah, the fingerstyle will need some practice on this guitar. I just did a review of another guitar with a 1 3/4 inch nut, so I've got to readjust. But that's all it is. It's just readjusting. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, I think it sounds great. It records nicely. This is the U87 AI microphone. Now remember, on these video reviews, the microphone and the position makes a big difference. You have to remember that. If I move this mic closer to the sound hole, you get more low end. If I use a different mic, you'll get a completely different sound. This mic was brighter than my other mic, that's why I used this one. But bear that in mind when you're listening. You really want a reference point. Actually, I have the HD28 here, so I'm going to play the same thing on that guitar through the same mic, and then you can tell me in the comments below which one you prefer and why. Bearing in mind the HD28 is a dreadnought, it's going to have more low end, it's a completely different guitar. But let me see what I think of that, and I can also use that as a reference point for the two guitars as well. Okay, so what did you think? Like I said, the HD28 has a lot more low end. I'm not always a fan of that. You know, live, I always cut a lot of low end anyway. But the mid-range on this is very nice. I think for solo, fingerstyle, recording, this is a great guitar for that. If you want the low end, I think there's enough on here, but the Dreadnought is for you. Obviously, they complement each other very well, very different sounds. If you want to see me do a full review on this, please write in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have this guitar, the OMJM, please let me know in the comments below. That'd be awesome as well. Thanks again to Maury's Music. I'll be back soon with more videos. And to play you out, I do want to plug in the pickup. This comes with the Fishman Matrix pickup. Now I know exactly what that pickup's going to sound like. It's going to be very strong and balanced, and it's going to have long battery life, all great things. But it's not going to sound like the guitar. It's going to sound like an undersaddle pickup, okay? I know that already, but I'm going to play it anyway just to test it out. And I'll also run it through the Fishman Aura pedal at the very end, just so you can hear what it sounds like with some Aura image on there, because Fishman sell that pedal for that reason, right? And I just had a thought. I could also make a video where I use the NUX Optima Air, the Audio Sprockets Tone Dexter, and the Fishman Aura pedal to compare impulse response images of this pickup to see if we can make this pickup sound like that Neumann microphone. That could be a fun video too. If you want to see that, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care, and I'll show you that pickup on the way out. Here we go.